Can you think of an example where change was handled well?
One of my favorite examples. I was working for a client a number of years ago, and a new chief executive came on board and the client had to significantly reduce its costs. It had been trying to compete with its major competitor on a basis of volume and was trying to be cheaper. And its major competitor was 4 or 5 times its size, and there was just no way that could happen. And the chief executive came in and within 3 weeks had published exactly what he was trying to achieve. And every single person in the organization knew the chap's vision. They knew they were going to segment the market, they were going to go for corporate, high-spend, high-profile customers, and they were going to ignore the mass-volume residential market, which was a lot bigger, and with much larger margins. And the company was going to go for much more value added. And the chief executive made absolutely clear, right from the beginning, exactly what he was going to do. He talked about the number of heads he was going to have to take out of the organization, so he talked about the pain, he was absolutely honest about it. But he also talked about the gains and explained his vision in a lot of detail to everybody, but in a number of face-to-face communications and in a weekly letter that he wrote to everybody in the organization. Every week a letter came from this chief executive saying exactly what progress had been made, exactly what he was still aiming to do, what the next steps were. And this happened week after week after week. He was a very effective manager. And the second thing he did was move very quickly on the painful stuff. So he very quickly took out the people who didn't fit. So sometimes the decisions were hard, but he made them, and he made them quickly.